Downright lawlessness, as this video making rounds on social media shows two miscreants doing donuts on the playing field at Whitehall St. Peter. On the night of October 19th, last Sunday night, when most Bajans were buckled down in their houses due to heavy rains, nearby residents were disturbed by the sound of loud engines revving and screeching tires shortly after 7:30 p.m. And this is the result. A churned up turf with deep tire marks throughout the field used by both the cricket and football clubs. The destruction was discovered early next morning by ground staff and club officials who described the scene as devastating. President of the Whitehall Football Academy, Simeon Alsop, says the damage is a major setback.
When these things happen, it affects not only us, but it affects the cricketers. It affects the people who come here and exercise when the evenings come. Because as I said, the young people were not able to train. It stops. And then actually, if any time one of these young children go in that area and wring their foot, you know what I mean. They could break their feet, whatever the case may be. Cars need to stay off of the playing fields. Harsh reality is the field has a lot of easy access, and hopefully once it gets in closing, we would be in a better position to operate.
And when Alsop says that goes on here, please note this is not the first time something like this has happened at that facility. It's managed by the National Sports Council, and Maintenance Officer Kerry Harewood says they're now examining ways to prevent future incidents.
What we are looking to do now is erect some poles, put up some chains to stop persons from easy access onto the playing area, along with, I would say, educating the public, knowing that at the end of the day, what they're doing here is not only affecting us, but affecting them. Because this now is stopping persons now from coming and having a fun activity on the playing field or exercising, whatever the case may be, hampering the sports that could happen or that will take place. You understand? So at the end of the day is education, probably Civic could put some things on social media, let them know, that it is not feasible what they're doing. They need to stop it.
Member of Parliament for the area, the Honourable Chad Blackman, also condemned the act, calling it a senseless and disrespectful attack on community property. The MP said he will be working with the National Sports Council and police to ensure measures are put in place to better secure the facility and prevent similar damage in the future.
This community and this particular ground is a ground which is a beacon of the North, a ground which has produced a number of our national footballers, and the Whitehall Football Club in particular continues to do very well. And for you to come and to leave where you were and to go and do donuts and reckless behavior and to destroy the ground, look at it, you can see. It therefore tells me, one, a lot of our young people, not all of them, but a lot of them don't care about law and order. And that is something that continues to be of concern to me. And we're going to have to do even more at the constituency level to roll out programs to help them to understand their responsibility as citizens of the country. But two, justice has to be served. So this certainly obviously now is a matter in which the police, of course, will be doing their investigations, because we have to send a very strong message that you can't do as you like and expect that there are no consequences to your actions. This, as I said, is a ground where a number of our national players come from. This is a beacon in the north of the country. And I want to say, as the Member of Parliament for St. James North, and also as a Barbadian, stop the foolishness.
Officials from the National Sports Council and the club are expected to begin restoration work in short order, which could take up to 3 to 4 weeks to return the facility to some sense of its previous condition.